I am happy to join with you today.
Once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern.
I love America. I love everybody.
Do what this white here can do more.
What's up, man, and welcome to the latest edition of the One Way Podcast. I'm your host, Lorenzo. It's good to be with you all on this day, April something. Podcast every day in April. It's getting a little redundant, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me. We're trying to stick this thing out. Quite frankly, it's playoff time, and tonight the King takes the court against Oladipo and the Pacers, and the last time they stepped on the court, obviously they mollywopped the Cavs. I mean, the Pacers absolutely beat the Cavs from pillar to post, and this just can't happen tonight. I can't deal with it for my psyche. My blood pressure will not accept another defeat in the first round of the playoffs. But you know, Cleveland was one of those teams in which LeBron was going to see what he had. He didn't take many shots in the first quarter, and he was just trying to get his teammates involved to get them some confidence. That's one thing I will always respect about LeBron James's game, and that's one thing that, you know, it's underrated, man. Get your teammates involved in being a good teammate, something that you teach kids when they're young. By the time they become professional athletes, you expect them to forget all these things that all these well-meaning adults have instilled in them for the betterment of the game, of the game, and the betterment of society and themselves in a lot of ways, man. So always be mindful of that. Also, man, just real quick, just having a conversation with my older brother, and we were talking about high school football, and he was talking about this one time he seen a cousin of ours with no blocking whatsoever run one back on our high school kickoff team, and he was talking about it because it was this great athletic feat that he had witnessed and remembered. Now, I by no means think that he was telling a lie or embellishing the story, because I've played high school football at the same place that he played high school football at. And I know for a fact that the kickoff team is complete trash. I mean, took a high school's football team's kickoff team in the past. I don't know how it is now in the present, but in the past it has been complete trash. We're talking about points where the kicker, who may be the linebacker at the time, is making the damn final saving tackle to save someone running a kickback. But I said all that to say, even in times where you know someone's telling the story, it is okay to say, hey, let me address this right here, but we're going to get back to the story. So, amazing sports feat in itself, running a kickoff back with no blocking, but at the same time, you can only do that against some trash-ass defensive or kickoff team players, man, or just badly coached ones. So, thank you guys for listening, man. I do appreciate you guys. Remember, you can listen to us via Spreaker. You can listen to us on Podomatic, which we're number 77. I know the other day we did a podcast called 88 when we were number 88 in Society and Culture. We're actually number 77 now. So just like the 3% in Rising or 2% in Rising, that was the Black Student Association at Berry College. I guess we're 88, now 77. And rising as far as this podcast thing is concerned, man. So, things are looking up, man. Actually making some headway, man. And like I said, there are over 1,500 podcasts in this category. 77? Yeah, that's nothing to shake a stick at. Got me out here looking for the Billboard charts, man. But pretty soon we'll be on iHeartRadio and a few other platforms, man, just to make sure we spread ourselves out. You know, there's no such thing as spreading too thin when you're pushing out content, man. But thank you guys for listening, man. That should be a good 5 minutes for you guys, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got baseball practice a little later. So until then, man, I might be studying some Bryce Harper film. Peace.